Grocery haul. Okay, so I haven't done a grocery haul in a little bit, so I decided to do one as I went and got groceries today. And some things I got yesterday. So I'm just going to go right into it. Milk to go, and I got the vanilla flavor. They're on sale at I was in Walmart, and these were all the different flavors were all there, and they were on sale for $1 each. So I grabbed two because I didn't know if I would like them or not. And there is added sugar, which kind of sucks. That wouldn't be something that I would drink the whole thing at once. But like I had what I did this morning, an idea I did with it, or idea I thought of this morning, I should say, was with my blueberries in the morning. I'm gonna pour this cup of this in with the blueberries and the granola, and it'll be like a cereal. But if this milk tastes like vanilla, so it'll have a flavor too. But yeah, I wouldn't suggest drinking the whole thing at once. Like I would if I were having it for breakfast itself, or for night lunch or whatever, I would drink the whole thing. But in the sense of having with something, I would use half of it. Half of this is 150 calories. It's all told 300 calories, which I know sounds really bad, but if you have half of it, it's not so bad. You have to learn to measure. And it only has 2 grams of fat in the whole thing. The sugar is what the killer is. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be using on my, and I'm going to get some more because I'm going to start using it a little bit just for flavoring mostly in certain things. And it has natural sugar in it, so like the ingredients are just very to the point, like skim milk, sugar, natural flavors, vitamin D. Like, you can't get any better than that. And as much as it has the sugar in it, I'm just using it. As long as I don't drink the whole thing, I am monitoring it. And I'm not having sugar in much other things besides my fruit and that, so I should be good there. Carrots, crab meat. Now, this is the imitation stuff, but it only has wheat, eggs, soy, and crab, and may contain milk. And for half a cup, it's 100 calories. And so I would have half a cup chopped up in a sandwich or something. And finally, I bought stuff for a meal that I'm going to have for 2 meals. I'm going to make sweet and sour meatballs this week, modified so that it's a healthier version. And not necessarily modified like subtracting things, but modified in the sense of the intake that I usually eat, and not cooking the meatballs in the sauce itself, actually cooking the meatballs and putting the sauce over. And I'll talk about what I got. I got the lean Italian meatballs. For 4 meatballs, it's 100 calories. And there's 50 meatballs in this container. And 4 of them is 100 calories, 5 grams of fat, and 12 grams of protein. Now, I am a person who does make her own meatballs and meat sauce. I always did. And you know what? I still will do so, but I thought it would be nice to try this as something, because they're extra lean and stuff, and be able to do that, and so that I can have my spaghetti meatballs with my sauce and make it a little bit quicker, in the sense of I find it difficult whereas I work, and whereas like my husband and grandfather are busy as well. We're all trying to scramble at supper time, and even if I plan something, it's still really difficult, I find, to just even throw it together, be like, okay, you throw this on, and then I'll finish this when I get home from work and whatever. But I decided to get that, and it has 50 meatballs in it, which will do us, it'll do us a few meals, because for 4 of them, which is 100 calories, that's all I'll be having. And what I'll do to make it seem more is cut the meatballs in half, and so it'll be like I'm eating 8, but I'm not. I'm eating 4. And my husband wouldn't have that much more. My grandfather would have probably 4 too. But to have that with the Our Compliments tomato and herb sauce, it's a balance as well. It's like the balance menu. Now, I used this before I even started to change my eating lifestyle. I've used this for about 3 years now. I put in my own spices and whatnot, but that's what I use. That's my sauce for spaghetti meatballs. I do my mom's recipe sometimes too, which is originally my Grandma Carol's recipe, but currently the last bit, to be honest, it's just been quicker to buy the bottle, add my own spices, throw the meatballs in, let them cook, whatever. And also coming up in the future, I'm having sweet and sour meatballs tomorrow for supper, and I'm gonna have spaghetti and meatballs. So this is 100% whole wheat spaghetti. And I'm gonna be having that, and that'll be another meal for this week. I'm gonna make extra meatballs tomorrow, probably an extra 4, because then I can have them with my dinner the next day. That's the key thing that I'm trying to do, is whatever I have for supper, save a portion of it for the next day for dinner, and then I don't have to worry about it or think about what I was going to make. The reason this grocery haul was so short is because there are items that I showed you in the first one that I have replenished, but I find it would be very repetitive to just keep showing them over and over and over, like potatoes and all vegetables and all fruits. I'm not going to keep showing those every time. I'm just going to show you new items or a meal idea I'm doing or whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And that's a grocery haul for this week because I don't need to pick anything else up. I'm going to pick up some more of that, more of the milk to go for my cereals and that. And yeah, that's it. That's all. Filming my week diary right after this. So yeah.